What would history look like if it was shaped by advertisers and YouTube's algorithms? Maybe something like this. World War II, the event that brought you duct tape, made Coca-Cola available around the world, and ushered in the Jeep as an automotive icon. Bay of Pigs, Cuba, April 17th, 1961. The sun is out, the surf is up, and it's a good day for boating. Just mind those reefs. Which is exactly how we will tell history from now on. A gentle, pleasant travel back in time to a rosy Disneyland reality, full of brand-safe, perky folklore characters, dazed in a perpetual sunshine that oddly seems to always hit the eye through a soft filter. A world of happily ever after. So our new series, War to War, about the post-World War II period, the Cold War and the start of Vietnam, will instead be called Peace to Peace, and will be a competition in sweetness between happy babies and cute kittens. Aww. Okay, we're not going to do that. At least as long as we do this together with you, which is why I'm talking to you today, because together we can beat the algorithm and give the world free-to-air historical content in all its beautiful complexity, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that teaches us to be better than our yesterdays. I'm Indy Neidell, and this is a special TimeGhost public service announcement. And yes, you heard me right. We are going to cover the Cold War, wars in Vietnam and elsewhere, and the nuclear arms race. More about that in a minute. First, back to this advertising issue. All of what I just said is why we do not use sponsors or affiliate links for our main series or put any of our content behind a paywall, because history should be for the people. We are an almost entirely crowd-funded channel. We do still get a little bit of ad revenue from YouTube, covering a pretty small fraction of our budget, but turning off ads on YouTube would absolutely destroy our reach, as YouTube does not happily recommend videos they make no money with. It is our independence that lets us cover history in a way that respects the sacrifices and achievements of those who lived through it. We are telling it as it happened. The TimeGhost Army is what gives us the freedom to do so. Every membership, every pledge is what makes the work you see on screen a reality. And now, as we set out on our next big adventure, one full of exciting, fascinating controversy that very much continues to shape the world around us as we enter 2025. All these challenges and opportunities are more pertinent than ever. On Saturday, February 1st, we launch our new weekly series, War to War. In over 60 episodes, we will travel to the years after World War II, a period of constant change that shaped the global landscape in which we still live. Years when the hope of a lasting peace clashed against a world still caught in ideological strife, economic turmoil, and the struggle for independence that led to wars and proxy conflicts around the globe. The Chinese Civil War, the Suez Crisis, the foundation of Israel and the Arab-Israeli War, the Korean War, the opening stages of the Vietnam War, and much more. The beginning of the Cold War. It was also a time of renewed technological and social innovation, for better or for worse. In the West, the beginning of the age of television, a second household revolution, a path for mobility for everyone, the birth of rock and roll, the emergence of fast food chains, drive-in cinemas, 3D movies, skateboards, in an explosion of urban and suburban development. In the East, the culmination of an experiment to forge a new economy based on the Marxist ideals of planned prosperity by authoritarian force, and urban engineering on an industrial scale. The age of mega factories and rapacious consumption of resources that paved the way for the second age of consumerism and ushered in the age of information and automation. The atomic age, when East and West began a mad competition to develop weaponry to destroy the world, that created the first intercontinental missile and ushered in the space race. And that is where we will arrive at the end of War to War, the space race, our project that will follow when War to War concludes. War to War merges the plans we have already announced to cover democracy, espionage, the wars of the Cold War, and more. Its companion coverage of the Korean War week by week is already running, and on Saturday, February 1st, we go nuclear with 2 additional videos every week on the TimeGhost channel, in addition to the Korea channel and our legacy content on the World War II channel. This is history on a massive scale, and we're committed to staying true to our mission, history for the people, told chronologically with our famous dedication to factuality, completeness, and a nonpartisan global perspective. We will be making this on top of our series that we're already running. So it will mean more research, more writing, more production, and more publishing. We have run the numbers to achieve that, and here's what we need. 1,000 new members, 1,000 new recruits in the TimeGhost Army would give us the boost that we need to maintain the quality we've been known for and produce this new series. We're not just asking for your support. We're asking you to join something bigger. The TimeGhost Army isn't a closed debate room, a bubble. It's a force that drives content currently reaching over 1 million people every week. People consuming the fascinating stories of the past that help us better understand the world around us and hopefully improve it. This and all our past work is what we do together. It's just as much yours as it is ours. So if you haven't already, go to timeghost.tv or patreon.com and sign up for this epic battle. If you're already one of our soldiers, sign on for another tour of duty or promote yourself to one of our officer tiers. You can also make a one-time pledge by following the link in the pinned comment. The TimeGhost Army, the heroic thousands who serve millions of viewers in the fight for understanding. You should be one of them. You can be a dedicated war-to-war recruit by joining the 1,000-member limited TimeGhost Battalion. Recruits who stay the duration of the War-to-War series will receive an awesome Tour of Duty badge patch, and all battalion members are listed in the credits of our future long-form specials. 1,000 new members. That's all it takes to bring this new series to life. So now is the time. Head on over to Patreon or TimeGhost, and let's make history. Excelsior!